14th chapter and around the 3rd verse. And it reads, "And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you unto myself, that where I am, there ye may be also."
Amen.
Yeah.
This morning we're going to follow the Sunday school lesson talking about a day of hope.
Amen.
Hope. Hope is looking forward to something better to take place in one's life.
Amen.
Amen.
But that is the physical or the worldly explanation of what hope. The Bible, hope has one thing in a nutshell, in a summary, and his name is Jesus.
Amen.
Amen.
That's hope.
Amen.
Hope has something that when it comes to the Bible, what God called hope. It has something to do with righteousness and salvation.
Amen.
You got a lot of people are living today. November the 30th, 2014. This is the last day in November of this year.
Amen.
It will never, ever, ever, ever come back again.
Amen.
Amen.
That's
That's true. So true.
Somebody said, well, how you know it might be 100 years from now? It won't ever happen. It's gone.
true. Amen.
That's
Right.
it.
It ain't coming back.
Amen.
That's for sure.
But according to Jesus, he said he's the way.
Yes, he
Yes,
is.
he is.
So he's hope, not only for tomorrow,
Mm-hmm.
but he's hope for today.
Amen.
Yes,
That's
yes,
right.
he is.
And as many things is going on in the United States, I don't even have to talk about the world, just this country. It ain't much hope.
Amen.
People getting up and protesting of a tragedy that happened, and it's spreading all over this country.
Amen. Yes, it is.
But no matter how much of a tragedy that man look at things, if you die in Jesus, you better shape than anybody who's living today that
Amen.
don't have it.
Amen.
Oh, yes.
Because you died in hope.
Amen. Amen.
But if you didn't die in Jesus,
Mm.
ain't nothing gonna change it one way or the other.
Amen.
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 Ain't much hope.
Hmm.
Even the churches done lost their way.
Amen.
Oh, yes, some of them.
I watched the news. There are certain things that ain't got no business being brought in God's house.
Amen.
That's true.
Politics is one of them.
Amen.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot change what have happened,
No.
but what you can tell folks is about Jesus.
Amen. That's right.
God told us to love
Mm-hmm.
your enemy.
Amen.
He didn't say burn them out.
Mm-mm.
He didn't say shoot them out
Mm-mm.
and destroy them.
All right.
The church now lost his way.
Amen.
We have for too many churches it now got into politics and now walked away from God.
Amen. That's true.
And some of them ain't never been in God.
Amen.
Amen.
Because it's one thing this morning, the way God said do things, it still ain't changed.
Amen.
No matter what's happening around you, You
Amen.
still got to live for Christ.
Amen.
A child of God is a child of God, no matter if he's standing against the world or himself, he's still a child of God.
Amen.
That's right.
That's true.
Folks, I lost it.
Oh, yes, that's true.
Then I lost hope. Because then I lost doing things the way Jesus told us to do.
Amen. The right
That's so
way.
true.
Amen.
If it ain't right, y'all, it's wrong.
Amen.
I don't care how long you've been doing it. I don't care who been doing it.
That's
When
right.
they start doing
That's
it, if
right.
they stop doing it. If it ain't right, it's wrong.
Amen.
That's right.
That's
That
right.
is so true.
And I swear, if you die in sin, you're going to hell.
Amen.
Yes.
Tell the
So
truth.
true.
Jesus told us to bless those
Mm-hmm.
who curse you.
Yes. Yes.
Huh? He said, if a man smite thee on your right cheek,
Yes.
he told you to turn your left. And most folks in the church don't believe. But that ain't what he means. That is exactly what he means.
All right.
Oh, yes.
If he said turn your left cheek, he means turn your left cheek.
Amen.
This man went up, Jesus come from heaven, sin free. But Satan tried to kill him as a child down here, man. And he did no wrong.
That's
Amen.
right.
He got beat all night long for I was no good at singing.
My God.
But yet when it come down to us taking anything for Christ, that ain't what he mean. He mean exactly what he said.
My
Amen.
God.
This ain't nothing to play with.
Amen.
This man died for you.
Amen.
Oh, yes, he did.
He hung on a cross for you.
Yes.
And most folks still don't even love him.
Amen. That's right.
Because they can't obey his commandment.
Yes.
Amen.
But they love him when Thanksgiving and Christmas come.
All right. Tell the
Have
truth.
mercy on the church.
Tell the truth this morning.
Have mercy on the church.
Oh, yeah, man.
In everything but the way we supposed to be handling things.
Amen.
No matter what's going on,
Yes.
you're supposed to show Christ.
Amen.
Oh, yes.
That's right.
That's for sure.
The Bible said love go further than anything.
Amen.
Paul said, if I have not, if I can feed the hungry, I can feed the poor, I can clothe the naked. But if I do it and don't have charity, I have nothing. Charity means love.
Yes.
Amen.
That is so
The
true.
love of God in your heart.
Amen.
Yes.
Ain't no hope.
So true.
Because the love of God down left.
Amen.
The Bible says in the 24th chapter of Matthew, in the 12th verse, it says, for iniquity, the love of many, have wax growth.
Amen.
Yes.
That's true.
Iniquity is one thing, sin. God, Jesus said, this is in the red. St. Paul, this ain't Paul talking, this ain't Matthew talking, it's Jesus talking.
That's right.
He said, the love of many now wax growth
Yes. Yes.
on account of sin.
Oh, yes.
Sin will do a lot of things, but sin sure can't bring on righteousness.
Amen.
And it sure ain't gonna bring on love.
Amen.
God is love.
Yes, he is.
Jesus is love.
Yes. Yes.
And he told us how to handle stuff.
Amen.
But these last days, that's why he talked about so many of his children is gonna lose it. Because they done lost the love of God.
Yes.
When you lose love, you done lost hope already.
Oh, yes.
That's true.
When you lose the love of Jesus Christ in your heart, you done lost everything.
Everything. That's right.
You don't look at things the same way. You don't act the same way.
Amen.
Your action is wrong.
Yes.
All right.
You can't love God and continue to keep doing wrong.
Amen.
Anybody saying they're doing it, they're lying to themselves. But
Amen.
ain't no sin in God.
Amen.
You got the love of God in you, you just can't keep doing wrong.
That's right.
Amen.
That is so
Talking
true.
about you love him. You
Amen.
say you're a liar and the truth ain't in you.
That's right.
But ain't no sin in God.
Amen.
Not at all.
Folks is killing people
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Lord have mercy.
because they ain't got no hope.
Amen. That's true.
They're killing children, kidnapping children,
Yes.
raping little bitty children,
Yes.
babies.
Mm.
Have mercy.
Yes, Lord.
But you can't get troubled. Only thing you can do to remember the Bible says it's going to be.
Yes.
That's what you got to remember. A day of hope. Because if they doing this without love of God, we see folks on the news shooting and robbing. I mean, grocery store. It don't matter.
That's true.
They don't care.
No, they sure
They
do.
going to the grocery store robbing folk left and right nowadays. Dollar store, they robbing them like east going west. Going on the job, shooting folk.
That's
Yes.
so true.
Going into universities, killing children.
Amen.
High school, elementary, killing children. And we look at this and saying what's wrong or why is so much violence in this country today.
Amen.
But yet, because people unsaved ain't doing as much violence as them, I want you to know something this morning. Sin is sin.
Amen.
That's right.
Yes, it is.
Whether you killing somebody or not, you ain't right, you're still wrong with God.
Amen.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
I don't do what they do. It don't matter. You ain't going to hell.
Amen.
That's true.
If you ain't got the love of God in you and you can't go with this Bible say, you ain't going to hell.
That's
Amen.
right.
That's
That's
true.
so true. That's
What's the difference?
And ain't no difference.
Ain't no selective sin when it comes to God.
Amen.
no.
Huh?
No,
Amen.
sir.
God said in Colossians, I have no respect of persons. I don't care who you is.
That's
Amen.
right.
He hates sin.
He does.
But man has got selected
Yes.
sin.
Amen.
Oh, yeah.
Because you ain't killing somebody. If you don't love God, the same thing.
That's
Amen.
true.
There you go.
Huh?
Amen.
That's
You
true.
ain't got no hope.
Amen.
Hope is Jesus.
Yes.
Hope brings on a better future.
Uh-huh.
Like I told my wife today is vacation day for church for folks. It's the fifth Sunday.
Excuse me.
Some folk go church first and third. Some go second and fourth. One go first and third. They done had two vacations. Because they didn't have church. They was out the second Sunday. Then they was out the fourth Sunday. And they out the fifth Sunday. Then they got to go to church. They go back to church the first Sunday. And the devil done had plenty of time to mess them up.
Amen. That's true.
Not knowing they already messed up. Because anytime you can take away from God, you already messed up.
Amen.
Hello, somebody.
Amen. Tell the truth.
You can't love God and then don't want to go hear God's word.
Amen.
You already messed up.
Amen.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody went fishing this morning.
That's true.
Somebody had family members come home.
Yes.
They wanted to see him. Well, bring him to church.
That's
Amen.
right.
There you go.
I noticed something about hypocrites or ungodly folks.
Amen.
They let other folks dictate how they live their supposed to be Christian life.
All right.
Because see, if you go from here to town, if you're a true child of God, you're going to find some church being down in
Amen.
town.
Amen.
There you
That's
go.
true.
But if you're
That
full
is
of
so
junk,
true.
they're going to talk you out of not going. Well, I've been having a bad day and we ain't going to go to church today. If you truly got the love of Christ, then you can, baby, I'm going to church somewhere. Where's the church at?
Amen.
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 But when you ain't got nothing, it don't take long for nothing to come from nothing.
Amen.
Amen.
All right.
Amen.
Man.
See, when you ain't truly got hope in you, the love of God in you, it ain't going to take you long to miss church.
Amen.
Don't let nobody
That's right.
Amen.
That's right.
Come on.
So true.
So the first thing they can start to say is, well, we've been going through something. Try Jesus. He
Amen.
might just help you get through that problem that you're going through.
That's
Amen.
true.
Come on.
That's true.
Just try some Jesus.
Amen.
Get some hope.
Amen.
In fact, Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. So if you ain't got him, you're dead, so you need some hope.
Yes.
Come on. Come
Yes.
on.
Amen.
Come on, Ray.
A day of hope.
Mm-hmm.
When Israel needed some hope, God sent Jesus.
Amen.
When Virgil needed some hope, God sent Jesus.
Amen.
Amen.
When the next man needs him,